Hey, what's going on everybody? The Flips are here. Welcome back to the channel. You can always find me at garage sales, thrift stores, and flea markets looking for stuff to buy to be able to resell back on eBay for a profit. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 items that sold over the weekend, totaling over $600 worth in sales. I'm going to be sharing with you several tips and key details that I look out for when picking up these items. I'm going to go in order of least expensive to most expensive, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see the most expensive item that I sold. So the first item that sold is actually going to be a bundle lot of 4 shirts. I picked this up at a garage sale for $10 and it sold for $40 plus shipping. So not a bad return there because it's very easy to store and to ship. All of these shirts were in excellent condition. Anytime I find a good name brand like this, which is going to be Polo Ralph Lauren, you're definitely going to want to look into the shirts. If they're cheap enough, you can bundle them all together in one lot and get a decent amount for them. So that's an example of an item that I would normally probably leave behind if I found just 1 or maybe 2 Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. But the fact that I found 4 all in the same size at one garage sale, that made it worth it for me to be able to pick it up. One of the things that I aim for is always to have a minimum sell price of $50, meaning I don't want to sell an item on my store that's worth less than $50. So that's why I picked up those shirts. 4 in one lot, I was able to potentially sell them for $50, which is what they were listed for, but I did take an offer for $40 on them. So the next item is going to be this pair of boots. So this style boot is specifically made for people that are jumping out of airplanes on like parachutes and stuff in the military. This is a vintage style boot as well. I've sold this one many times. This is what the bottoms look like, so you can see a bit of all the angles. I'm also going to show you the tags, so that way you can see what the inside tags look like. But you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out on this specific type of boot because I've always been able to sell these things for around $100 or more. I picked them up for $25 at the flea market, so I did pay up for them $25, but when they're in excellent shape, it was a very easy sell. These were a size, I believe, 9.5. Yep, 9.5. So very desirable size to look out for. So if you ever see this style boot specifically, make sure you're picking it up. So again, those sold for $93 plus shipping. I think I mentioned earlier that they were $98. They actually sold for $93 plus shipping. So very nice return on investment. Either way, from $25 all the way up to $93. I have another video about me specifically talking about boots and all the different types of boots that I sell, all the different brands and the things that I specifically look out for when it comes to boots. So if you're interested in that video, check out right here. I'll link it for you somewhere around here. So next up, I sold this microphone set. This is gonna be a wireless microphone transmitter. It's brand new in the box, as you can see. I picked this up from a garage sale. The gentleman did have about 3 to 4 of these, maybe even more. I forget how many of these that I bought from him for $30 a piece, and then I've been able to sell them all for above $100 a piece. This one specifically sold for $144 plus shipping. So very nice return on investment here. Again, I picked up about 4 to 5 of them from the same garage sale. So it turned out to be a very profitable garage sale. I picked up lots of other things there as well. So if you want to check out that video, I'm going to link it here so that way you can see. So next up, I sold a blazer. So this is going to be the brand Brooks Brothers. This is a common brand that most everyone will see or have heard of before, but what actually makes this specific blazer unique is several things that I'm about to share with you right now. So the first thing is going to be the fact that this one specifically was made in the USA. So right here on this tag, it's going to say made in USA. That is one of the things that makes this a more expensive blazer. Don't ask me why, but made in USA and made in Italy are the type of blazers that you're looking for when it comes to this brand. Those two, for some reason, fetch a higher dollar. So anytime you see something like that, made in USA, and then on top of that, it's made in USA of imported fabric. So that just means that it's, very high quality made jacket. Now the next thing is that it's going to be the sub brand Madison 1818. So Madison in particular is just a very good sub-brand to look out for when it comes to Brooks Brothers. So make sure you're on the lookout for those in particular. Now, the third thing that you're looking for when it comes to this blazer is going to be the gold buttons. It's kind of hard to see here, but I'll definitely be adding photos up here for you to see as well. If you can find the Brooks Brothers blazers with gold buttons, normally those sell very, very well. But if you can find the combination of all these three things in one jacket like I have here, then you probably have yourself a pretty valuable jacket. Now, I did accept an offer on this one. It was originally listed for $190, and I probably could have gotten around that price for it, but again, I'm trying to just move items from my store, so I did take an offer on $145 for this jacket because of the fact that I only paid about $10 for it at a thrift store. So make sure anytime you're going to thrift stores that you're looking through the blazers, because this is a section that I feel lots of people, including resellers, leave this section behind, and I make hundreds, if not thousands, in fact, definitely thousands of dollars in the blazers and suit section. So it's been very, very profitable for me. So make sure you're going out there and you're searching through that section. Now, I also have a video of me talking specifically about blazers and everything having to do with blazers. So make sure you check out that video right over here. I'll try to link it as soon as I have it created. If you're enjoying this video, please take the time to like this video and subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting a whole bunch more content similar to this to be able to teach you the art of the resell. Also, comment down below any questions that you might have about any of these items that I've sold, because I would love to answer your questions. Now let's get back into the video. So the last item we're talking about is gonna be this vintage camera. It's a very, very cool camera. It was interesting how I picked this one up. I actually got it from a garage sale where the gentleman had countless amounts of vintage cameras. I ended up picking up 10 from him for $75. So I paid on average $7.50 for each camera. And this was one of them. Now, this was one of the more valuable ones that I picked up, and it did sell for $189 plus shipping. So very, very nice return on investment there, from $7.50 all the way up to $189 plus shipping. I already sold multiple of the other cameras from this lot, so I've already made my money back and then some. So this camera is basically going to be all profit, but I just want to show you a little bit of what it looks like, some of the cool things when it comes to this camera. And yeah, so the brand is going to be Zeus Icon. Now there's several different areas where we'll say that brand, one being right here on the front. The second one is up here, kind of like in this little area, there will be the brand as well. And then in the back, it's gonna say the brand as well as the model, okay? So it'll say all that information. That's exactly what I'm gonna look up on eBay. So the gentleman had a whole bunch of different cameras, but I really only picked up the ones that I was able to identify and able to look up on the spot and see what they were worth. So what's cool about this camera is that there's this little button here at the top that when I click the button, this whole type of wall comes down and then this thing expands out. So this is like a super vintage camera. Very, very cool. So you guys can see, it's very, very cool. From here, of course, I would put in the film and I would take the pictures and everything like that. The film, I forget how to open up the film canister, but basically this is how it looks. It's very, very cool, old school type of camera. And then to fold it up, you just kind of like hit these buttons here on the side and then it just collapses right back in. So super, super cool mechanism there. It's kind of flat like that. So yeah, this is a brand that was made in Germany. And again, I found this with 10 other cameras. So if you want to see that video of me finding this at a garage sale, check out the video. I'm going to try to link it as soon as I create it. Very, very cool garage sale and super profitable as well. I'll also have a video talking specifically about all the different cameras that I've picked up, vintage ones, as well as other type of cameras. So if you want to take a peek at that video, feel free to look at it right here. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. That's the 5 items that I sold over the weekend, totaling over $600 worth in sales plus shipping on eBay. This is a side hustle that literally anybody can do to make hundreds and thousands of dollars every single year, to be able to grow their money. This is something that I do every single week, and this is something that you can be able to do to afford things that you can't currently afford, like family outings, maybe vacations, dates, that new iPhone, or maybe it can even be the money that you use to buy your next car. My point is, this is something that you need to be doing in order to be increasing your money if you have plenty of free time and not enough money, because that's exactly why I started. Now, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Again, this is the Flipster, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Now, for those of you that stuck around to the end of the video, I want to include this bonus item that just sold right now as I'm filming this video. So unfortunately, it's not the complete set, but this is going to be 5 of the Harry Potter audiobooks. All of the 5 are complete. I'm missing, I believe, 2 of the books. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. I know this is going to really upset some people, but I have seen all the movies. I just, I wasn't a huge fan. I don't know. I can't say much about it. I know you guys are going to hate, but this did sell for $75 plus shipping. I paid just $5 for all 5 of these at the flea market. So $5, literally $1 a piece for all of these, and I flipped that into $75. So make sure you're on the lookout for audiobooks in general, but specifically, the Harry Potter ones do very well. Also, if you can find the books, the hardcover books, if you can find the complete set, that will oftentimes get you some decent profit as well. This was actually listed for $100 plus shipping, but I did take an offer for it for $75 plus shipping. So great sale.